How's it going, hackers? So today we are going to talk about the Amex Everyday card. Pretty much the best card to get in Amex when you're a beginner to this game. So basically, this is actually my first card that I got when I first started with the American Express membership rewards points. And it has been by far one of my favorite cards in my wallet. I still use it to this day. And honestly, it's just a great card that you can just keep forever, basically. It has no annual fee, which is really good, especially starting out, because to be honest with you, if you're just starting out with credit cards, don't try to go for a credit card that has an annual fee, only because a lot of people sometimes when they first get their credit card, they kind of spend a lot of money, and they usually go through this period where it's like, oh, I have this money, I'm like an adult, I can do all these things with it, and you kind of get in debt a little bit. It hasn't happened with me yet. Hopefully it never does, but don't try to go for a card that has like a lot of perks and stuff like that, because what you basically want to do, you basically just want to just build your credit out instead of having to go for the biggest card and then later down the line have to pay all these annual fees. You just want to just start easy and fresh. So that's the best way to do it. So this card is no annual fee, and that's one of the amazing perks about it. Now, the next thing I want to get into about this card is just the rewards and what type of rewards you earn on it. So unlike other cards, this card is really cool because with this one, if you shop at groceries, you get 2 times back on membership rewards points every time you go to a grocery store. This is really good because of the fact that, when you go grocery shopping and, maybe if you're in school, when I was in college, I went grocery shopping at least once a week. So those points start to add up. Mind you, if you're using, other checkout systems such as like Square or other ones, sometimes it doesn't read it as a grocery store, so you might not get the 2 times back. That's just a little disclaimer for people if that ever happens to you, because that happened to me before. So don't get all upset about it, I guess. I warned you. So along with the US supermarkets, they're actually only in the US supermarkets. That's the category for the 2 times back. Also, only on that, you do get a $6,000 cap on it. So if you don't spend more than $6,000 at a grocery store, this shouldn't be really a problem to you. Other than that, I definitely want to go over the rewards and bonus points feature. So with me, I was able to get a target offer for 25,000 bonus points, and I believe I had to do spending of at least $1,000 or $2,000, somewhere in between there. So that was a great offer to me, and to get that, I actually called in, and they didn't really have it there because I heard a lot of people was getting it. So I just looked online like after a couple of days, and then it just popped up out of nowhere, which is pretty weird, but I guess it was cool, and that's how I got 25,000 bonus points. But usually it's just only around 15,000 bonus points after spending $1,000 in within 3 months. So whatever one you get, you're still going to be able to, it's still a good offer, because at the end of the day, you're getting the bonus points. And I recommend you don't do it with gift cards. Return rate is not that good. So look around, definitely see what type of offer you can get, because you can only usually get the bonus point rewards once in a lifetime. That's like an Amex rule, unfortunately. So once you get it, that's it. You can no longer get it. So you can always apply and upgrade this card. The best thing about this card is that you can get 20% back on points at the end of the month when you actually buy 20 items or more within the billing period. Now, this has been so beneficial because I literally now, I don't even use cash as much as I used to. Buy 20 purchases within the month, and for someone, this could be easily, or this could be very hard to do. So like I said, don't go out of your way to just use your card 20 times in a month just to get this 20% back, because you're not getting the value that you should, because you're spending more than what you normally would. If you're spending more on 20 items, then this will be perfect for you. But if not, then just chill and just keep getting your groceries, because at the end of the day, it'll be a lot better for you to do that. Now, after saying all that, definitely this card I would recommend to someone that's first starting out. This card is very beneficial. I think it's really important to get it. It's really cool. It's like this. I have the card, but I don't have the tape on it right now, so I can't show you guys it. But that will be coming later in a what's in my wallet video. I'm going to probably plan on doing that pretty soon. And the best thing about this card that I like is just how it looks. It's clear, no other card looks like it, and it has like a little silver box in the middle of it, so it looks pretty cool and shiny. I think that's really nice of it that they did that detail to a no annual fee card. Usually no annual fee cards are just like kind of one bland color, and I guess now credit card companies are trying to just like make sure they look a little bit nicer for the millennials. And for the hackers out there, this is a really good card. I definitely recommend it. Now I want to definitely go into, is this card worth it? So first of all, my question to you is this card worth it? And if you have this card, how do you like it so far? Honestly, this card is definitely worth it because, in my opinion, I feel like people out there that want to get into membership rewards points, it's so important to start out with this first because you have a baseline of a card that basically can catapult you to, you know, a gold, a platinum. Hey, even the Centurion card for the people who are spending money like that. But you know, a lot of people who started with Amex that I've talked to had this card to begin with because it's just so important to just kind of build your little base out, then go higher from that. And also, you know, when you're applying, like I said in past videos, when you're applying to these major credit cards and you don't feel comfortable that you're going to get this card at first, it's good to tell Amex, and they see that history that you have of, you know, test the waters out with it. You know, test the waters to see if you're able to pay your payments on time. With these cards now, they have these pay it plan it plans, which is really cool because you can basically buy something with a large purchase and pay it in like little increments. This also is with the charge cards as well, so you don't have to have that worry about, oh, I don't know if I'm going to buy everything or pay it off at this time. So I think it's really important that you do that. Definitely do some more research on this card. I definitely think it's worth it, and for people who are just starting to get into this credit card game, check it out. You can transfer your points over, you know, and get really good redeemable items. So that's it for today. I definitely want to say thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you found this content interesting, and then also give this video a like. I hope to see you hackers next time.